What's up guys, name is Dre and welcome to another Genshin Impact video. So we are still in the event Unreconciled stores and we got a new story chapter today, which is really amazing. So in general I do really like this event. We get new content every day. Important thing on that, or big advantage on that, is you don't have to do everything in one day, but for like players that do play the game every day, it gives you something to do, which I do think is really amazing. They're giving out us patch 1.1, which is a quality of life update, bringing new things into the game, and after that they add in the new event. So if they keep doing this, I do think the game goes in a really good direction. Let's talk about the story quest that came out today. So the Star of Deceitful Dreams. So all you have to do is just follow the quest. If you log in today, you will get a new quest. Just follow the instructions. So important thing on that is, which I didn't notice before, is the meteoric wave, this button down here. So if you go over there, you will be able to do some additional side quests to get more of the fading stars and to get 40 primogems and 25,000 mora for each quest that you do. So I just finished the first 3. You will be able to do the Star of Deceitful Dreams today. So if you just I can show this real quick. So if you just navigate, it will show you another quest and you can press to navigate and it will lead you to the direction where you can accept the quest. So it will be in King's Village for me. So I won't do this now, but just for you guys, so that you don't miss out on these additional rewards that we can get. In 4 days we will be able to unlock the Star of Destiny, coming with the new co-op event. Now the next thing is now this. We get a lot of primogems here. So this is 6 times 30. These are additional 180 primogems, but we want to use resin for this. This is still very good. Now I want to show you this quick. After you finish the quest, so without any spoilers of course, you will be able to do these meteors. Yeah, let's go over any of these and go to challenge. Then you will be able to clear 4 of the meteor strike zones. I didn't do this before, so this will be the first time that we're doing this. And all you have to do is, after you cleared all the 4, you will be able to do it as much as you can, but you need to have resin for this. I want to show you this real quick. So Mona will be here, so she will be right from Windrise. You just have to teleport over there and then you can talk to her and you will be you will be able to unlock 4 more of these meteor strikes. So let's teleport over there. Okay, so this is the first time that I'm doing this, so you just have to press F and then you can choose between the different levels. So I would recommend to do this. You get 45 of the fading stars. If you do this, it will cost 20 resin. You won't be able to use your condensed resin, so you only can use 20 resin at a time while doing this event. You get 100 adventure rank XP and these fading stars. So I think the most common question will be, is this worth? Should I do this? Should I use my resin for this? And the easy answer is of course yes, use your resin for this. But what I won't do, and I want to repeat this of course, I won't use my fragile resin for this. Yeah, I currently don't have fragile resin because I use it all to farm artifacts and stuff, but I won't use refills in any form. So don't refill this with primogems, don't refill this with fragile resin. I don't think that this is worth. I would use my natural resin. This is worth, even if you pay to play. So that's my personal opinion. And I would use I wouldn't use fragile resin. So yeah, don't use your fragile resin, don't use primogems to refill for this event. Let's go in the shop real quick before we start the fight. So this is the event shop for this week. This will be the event shop for next week, and that's the reason why I won't use fragile resin yet, because next week there will come another event where we also have to use resin. And there will be this new item, the Crown of the Sagehood, which for now we do not know how many of these we will get, and that's the reason why I wouldn't recommend you to use fragile resin now. So you will be able, if you start from today, you will be able to clear out the shop entirely. So personally, I only would recommend to buy out these 3 things. So if you don't want this, I would definitely recommend to do at least this. We can take a quick look at the map. If you want to do ley lines, this is the usual way how you would farm this. So if you would farm like this, you get 60,000 mora for 20 resin. And if you farm, where's the other ley line? This, you get on average, if you're lucky, you get on average, I would say between 9 till 11. And let's say you get 6 or 7 out of these and 4 or 5 out of these. No, so you will get 10 to 12. Yeah, you will get 10 to 12 out of these. So 4 or 5 of these and 6 or 7 out of these. But if you do the new event, we can do the math in a easy, real quick way. You will be able, so you get 45 for 1 clear. So we can do the math, and 45, so yeah, 45 means you can buy this out 11 times. So you can buy this out 11 times because 4 times 11 is 44. So you will have 1 fading star left for 1 run, of course. And if you do 4 runs, you will get an additional heroes with. Yeah, so definitely this is worth. You will get 11 of the heroes with rank 4 and not 6 or 7 of the adventure experience and 4 or 5 of the heroes with. So in this case, it would definitely be worth. Then you can buy out 11 of 10,000 mora, which is of course 1, 2, 3. It is 110,000 mora, which is nearly double the amount. So if you do a leyland, you get 60,000 mora. If you do the event and buy mora out with your fading stars, you will get 110,000 mora. So definitely worth. If you like that, you can clear out this, but I think I won't do this because I would use my resin rather for something else. It's okay. I wouldn't say it is really worth as these. So I would definitely buy out these 3 and then I will stop for the event. Then I will use my fragile resin. I will save up fragile resin if I get some fragile resin during the course of the week. So if you do the quest, you get at least 1 fragile resin, and if you let's say get a adventure rank up during the week, you will also get some fragile resin, which I would save up for this event because we do not know when this will come back. Of course, I will talk about this next week as we have some more detailed informations on how many of these we are able to farm. But yeah, definitely I would say this will be even more worth. I'm sure that the resin for the talent books and for the crown of sagehood will be more worth than this because the event is already so amazing this week. We get a lot of primo gems, which is very good for all the players. We get something to do, and we get rewards for cheap. Yeah, I think that's all that I like to say for the event shop. And now let's try to look at a fight and try out the new event. Okay, now recommend to do it on the highest level. As far as I know, it doesn't scale out of the world level from yourself, so you will be able to do this in co-op. But if you join your friend and he is like just world level 4, he won't be able to do this because I do think this needs world level 5 or world level, I think world level 5. Then you will be able to do this. So you have to be adventure rank level 40. And if you join your friend who has a lower adventure rank, you won't be able to do this. Now, let's take a quick look. So you can see this circle, and if you... Okay, let's try to beat one of the enemies first. Yeah, you can see it on the bottom. Go back to the meteorites. Okay, let's swap the Klee to get things a little bit faster. Okay, so you can see this progression on the top, and if I go outside of the ring, you can see that I lost progression. So that's why always stay in the circle. I think that's very easy to understand. Yeah. Let's see how long we will take for doing this event. So I definitely want to make a cut here afterwards. Okay guys, finished the event. Took me, I would say, a little bit more than 1 minute. After this I want to claim, so here is another confirmation that you cannot use condensed resin. Of course I want to get this, get 100 adventure rank, all the rewards, and then we'll move on and do the rest of the 4 meteor strikes later on. As I want to repeat everything or summarize, if you finished all the 4 meteor strike zones, go to Mona, then you will be able to unlock 4 more if you want to do so. Notice that there are some side quests to get you or claim some additional Primogems. Only do buy out Hero Switch, Adventure Experience, and Mora. You can do fragments, but I wouldn't recommend to do this. And lastly, of course, it is worth to use your resin for this, but don't use your fragile resin. Don't refill with Primogems for the event. So what you still can do is, of course, if you like to refill the fragile resin for, I don't know, to form some materials, to form some artifacts, this is something that I would recommend more than doing this. But actually you should save everything up for next week. Next week you will be able to form these new item that will come into the game, and that's the important thing. Save up your fragile resin, save up your Primogems for refilling. And that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe to my channel for more of it, and I'll see you guys next time. If you guys want to see more Genshin Impact content, videos should pop up on the screen right now. Make sure to check them out, and I thank you for your support.